All right, looks like we're live. All right, let me check on the YouTubes. Make sure we're live here. Looks like we are real live. See, All right, one of these days I'm gonna figure out how to set this up before I start going live. Gaming, Yep, we're gaming, Yeah. Looks like we're good to go. We're live. All right, let's post some links, then we can get started here. All right, looks like got that going. Sweet. Letting some friends know. Figuring this out as I go. And of course, there's somebody outside honking their horns. That's great. Okay, let's get signed up for this race session. 20 minutes here. We're gonna be racing. Today, we are racing the Carl's Jr. Elantra. Took a look at Trading Paints this morning, and this seemed to be the sexiest livery I could find. Nothing better than Carl's Jr. All right, let's join there. All right, my webcam keeps freezing. That's something I gotta figure out one of these days. But yeah, it's just completely frozen. That's not great. Aha, there we are. I don't know. I gotta figure out what's going on. This is the webcam, but all good. All right, looks like we're live. We're not dropping any frames. Looks like we are set to go. All right. So Long Beach is the course until I want to say for another 4 hours or so here, and then it'll switch to whatever is week 5. I don't even remember what week of the iRacing season we're on right now. Okay, let's take a quick look before schedule. So we are on week 5 right now. So the next week, which will start later today here, Summit Point Raceway. I raced the MX-5s there previously. Wasn't too great at, I mean, I'm still not great, but it wasn't the best course for me in the world. We'll see what the TCRs hold for us there. But in the meantime, we're just going to be doing some practicing before the race here. Like I said, 20 minutes or so before we get going with the race. So we're just doing some practice. All right, so the first thing we need to do is go into our chassis, make sure we are steering ratio 10-1. There's a hairpin at the very end that is very difficult to nail unless you have a 10-1 steering ratio. Let's bring down the in-game volume just a smidge. Looks like it's pretty high. All right, let's do it. Let me know if the in-game audio is too loud. Can always swap that around. I'm still getting used to this 10-1 steering ratio. Only found out about this trick a couple days ago. I have my comparison lap from my virtual racing school in right now, so I can see how far off like the elite guys I am. I will not be matching that comparison lap today. I'm nowhere near that good. We're just gonna do our best for the remainder of the races for the next few hours or so. Cross our fingers that we don't get destroyed. Here's that hairpin that the 10-to-1 steering ratio is almost required for. All right, now that the tires are warmed up a bit, let's try to get some good laps in for practice. A couple days ago, when the last time I raced here, I was in the mid 128 lap times. Haven't been racing the past few days. Over the weekend, just kind of chilled, watched some football, didn't really race. So we'll see how close to mid 128s we can get. I've finished second in the past 3 races here. Last race I raced here, I led for 10 of 11 laps, I think it was. Could not close out the victory though. Got past the second to last lap. It was a major bummer, but encouraging because those were the first laps I've ever led in any race on iRacing. So we're getting better. We're just not quite at winning pace yet. That'll come with time. Main thing is being consistent, staying out of trouble. Last lap I did was a 130.7, which is way off where I should be. Back end slipping there. $129.4. Getting better. Hoping to get at least 1 lap in practice here in the 128s before the race. And that fountain section is not my friend today. right. Let's try to nail this last section as best I can. A little hot. That was no good. Probably 129.5. Yeah. It's not going to do it for the race. Putting in 129.5 laps here. That is not going to be on pace. Even at my level. So I don't think we're going to be contending for a win this race, per se, depending on strength of field. I just don't really have the pace at the moment. That's okay. Secondary objective for today, it's in addition to race wins, obviously, is improving our safety rating. We are on the precipice of our A-class license. And I only need 1.2 SR safety rating to get to that next level. Is he gonna get out of the way? No, he is not. Kind of compromised our lap there. It's okay. Practice. 129.7 that lap. So despite not having pace right now to win a race, we have all the tools to be safe in this race. And hopefully get that C-class license next here. Oh, way too late. I was looking at the stream there. There's that guy. Just didn't want to back up into that guy doing a hot lap. Do let me know if there's any issues with the stream. I have chat up on the top monitor here. Can't tell if anybody's watching or anything. This is primarily the reason I stream, though, is to have a record of where I am at any given point. Kind of chronicle my journey as I take this more seriously. Try to get better. Just started iRacing, I want to say about 3 months ago. I feel like I'm not discouraged with my progress so far. I know it's not going to be an overnight, you're really good at iRacing type of thing. Still in the 129s here. I don't know where he was going. I think he just forgot the brake, to be perfectly honest. Getting more confidence into that corner. I know you can take it a lot faster than what I was doing there. But there's not much room for error. As with any street course, not much room for error. A lot of being good at these courses is just not getting into trouble. Not getting into the walls. Low 129 there. Need to carry more speed into turn 1 there. Lost me a ton of time. This is where having the virtual racing schools comparison lap loaded up, it's really helpful tool to learn. I can see where I'm slow, where I'm not slow compared to one of the best. I'm obviously not one of the best, so I won't be hitting those times. And I hit the wall. Trying to be too quick into that corner. That's, like I said earlier, that's the majority of what these street courses are about. Staying out of the wall. You can see on the comparison there how much time that costs me. Second behind my virtual racing school teacher. Alright, we should be getting close to race time here. I don't actually have a clock up right now, but about 2 minutes, I think. My stream computer does have a clock way up in the corner. Oh no, that was not good. All right, race session should begin here in a couple of seconds. We can probably finish out this lap, even though it's nothing beautiful. Practice is always useful. There we go. Race session is ready. Let's join that. I'm going to join that. And I will be right back for the race here. Get qualifying underway. All right, we're back. Looks like our session's loaded up. We've got a minute and a half left of practice here, which I'm not going to participate in. I don't want to lose any safety rating. I will take 2 qualifying laps here. Like I said, my pace in the previous practice session here is nowhere near where it should be. So I'm not expecting a great qualifying result, coupled with the fact that I am 17th out of 19 drivers in this session. Looks like the strength of field is pretty high here. I am at just under 1500 iRating. I think I'm at like 1488, something like that. Looks like the top multi here is 1.7K. So probably going to have some good racers here with some good times. I'm not looking to necessarily win. Just want to place well, stay out of trouble. Hopefully get this C license here. Let's see. There we go, checkered flag. Qualifying is just about to start. All right, let's get some qualifying in. Let's get a good lap, something that I'm semi-proud of. Always leave the pit exit line on like that, so I know that I'm not going to get a penalty exiting the pits. And I just realized I don't think my steering ratio is correct. It is not. So that last hairpin would be... I think I'm locked in now, though. Shoot. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. I was gonna say, this is gonna be a long race if I can't switch that. There we go. There we go. All right. Last hairpin should be a little bit easier. The steering ratio. It's all good. Exiting the pits. Locking up the tires. Get some heat into them, huh? Alright. This is not a timed lap. This is just the out lap before the start of my timed lap. The main goals right now is just getting heat into the tires so that they perform at the optimal level during the actual flying lap. All right, here we go. Green flag, first timed lap for qualifying. Focus mode. Oh, this is already a ruined lap. Need to focus harder, I guess. This is not going to be a great time whatsoever because I went way too deep into turn one. So we're just going to treat this as another practice lap. It will get timed for qualifying. Oh, don't hit the wall though. Okay. Hope this one goes a little bit better. I'm gonna just assume I'm in last place. Not a good corner. Better, but still not great. Where are we gonna end up here? 129.4. Looks like qualified in 12th here. All right. Yeah, looks like we're in 12th place. I mean, we are the 17 car, so we are the 17th highest rated person in this split. There's a beautiful Carl's Jr. livery there. I know you're all jealous. But 17 car, qualified 12th place. Stay out of trouble. Try to gain positions. I'm not going to try to be too overly aggressive here. People are overly aggressive with me. I'm just going to let them go. Hope I can get C, the C class. Opens up a few more race series for me. Although this particular season, I'm going to stick with the TCRs. Really enjoying the Hyundai Elantra here. About 30 more seconds for the race. Line up for the race. Still get terribly nervous for these races. I've done like 40 of them, and every time I get super nervous. All right, 2 minutes to grid up. All right, gridded up. Should be going green here any moment. All right, 15 minutes. Let's hope we stay out of trouble. There we go. Okay, start. This is gonna be a mess. Ah, shoot. There's... Well, I managed to stay out of trouble there. I have no idea what position I'm in. But we managed to avoid any incident points there, which is a miracle considering we did hit people in that big pileup. Somehow managed to avoid any incident points and seemingly no damage to the car. Take that, thank you. It's like I'm in 12th, right where I started, so I can't be too disappointed in that. Oh, big send. Managing to stay safe, which is primary objective here. They could have shifted down to second there, given the circumstances. All right, we're a second, more than a second in front of whoever's behind us. So that's great. Somebody exiting the pits here. This could be trouble. Some of these people have such egos that when they do go out, they think they can they were like wronged by the crash or something, so they're overly aggressive as they re-enter the track, thinking that they've been wrongly done by the race here. When in reality, it's probably their own doing at this level. Hit the wall. That's not great. It's going to lose me a ton of time on this straightaway, and I will not be able to catch this guy. Too early on the throttle is my initial guess as to why I hit the wall there. Feel like I am a little bit quicker than this guy in front of me, so I probably will try to challenge if an opening presents itself. Here's the number 8 car. So if I pass him, I would imagine that'd be a nice little iRacing bump for me if I maintain the position. That corner is not going to help me there. As bad as it is, in races like this where I don't really intend on competing too hard for the front podium here, you kind of wish and hope that they take each other out. As much as I don't like wanting to rely on that for a good position, it would definitely help matters today. They did. Looks like somebody is having issues. It's like they are gonna go jockeying for position in front of me. Do not want to get involved in any contact there. Just gotta play it smart. I do not want to take this 3 wide. Definitely let the guy behind me get much closer there by not challenging, but I did not want to crash going 3 wide into turn 1. Sounded like a bad idea. .300 board break. Oh no. Big ol' Sendy boy by the Dunkin' Donuts. What is this guy doing? He really wanted to defend that inside line. Now he's coming across. That just seems like a great way to crash. Probably could have been more aggressive. I don't know how I got a 4X there, but I did. Shoot. And the rails are coming off. So this is not great. And I'm not getting a toe. I don't know if that was a position or not. I think it was. So I should be back up to 12th. Not close enough to get the draft off the guy in front of me. He's definitely close enough to the guy in front of him. He might make a move here. Yeah, that's the guy I tried to make a move on and he cut me off. Defending the inside line, which is his right. But it massively compromised my speed and everything. Lost me a couple positions. All right, still in 12th. We've maintained a relatively safe race so far. We do have that 1-4X for I don't understand what. I feel like I'm quicker than these guys in certain areas and just horrendously slower in others. Way too deep. Another guy behind me is gonna be able to catch a little bit from that mistake. I don't think I'm getting any draft off them, so I'm just gonna maintain the left side here. Gotta brake a little earlier. My tires are definitely worn out at this point compared to the beginning. Less grip overall. He hit the inside wall. I could not take advantage of that, unfortunately. I should be a lot closer than this if I had properly done that. I'm once again just gonna maintain my line over here. It's the white flag. So last lap. Got the guy right behind me on my butt. Got the guys right in front of me. Hoping for a dive bomb by some of these guys. Not the guy behind me, and hopefully. Oh, that's a terrible exit. He's gonna get me here. I did not defend the inside line good enough, I don't think. Oh, I did. Should maintain 12th here. Okay, so I got 12th. Not the worst race I've ever had. But pretty frustrating we got a 4X there for seemingly no reason. I like to go back behind here. You sure that I'm not going to get punted? Beautiful. Carl's Jr. All right, so we finished. Looks like 12th place. Fastest lap was let's see, what was our fastest lap? 129.7. And we were doing 130s towards the end of the race, which, like I said earlier, I was doing 128s early in the week. So definitely not taking the weekend off didn't do wonders for my timing. But we managed to escape here relatively unscathed. Let's take a look. I don't remember when exactly we had the 4X here, but I believe this guy is who we finished behind. So if we play this lap out, let's see where we're. Let's see where this incident actually happened. That's where I got squeezed off. I feel like so. He definitely had a right to come down like that. Definitely did. So no harm, no foul there. So here we come into turn 1. Tap him in the behind. That was definitely not the 4X. That's where I hit the wall. Guy behind me gets around, so we finished behind there. Same with this guy behind me. He will get around me as well, the number 9 car there. Here he comes to the inside, doesn't make his move yet. But I had a very poor entry into that, I believe. Maintain the position. Coming around the hairpin. Still good. Let's fast forward a bit. This is a very long straight. I'm going to maintain the position here. Just fast forward to when he gets around me. That was for position. He retired. Actually, you know what? I might have finished in front of this guy. Yeah. So that was the lap where I got the 4X. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but it happened. So let's see what the damage is to the safety rating. Hopefully not bad. Hopefully not bad. Ooh, it looks like I went down for sure. This is from practice, so we gotta wait a second for the results to load in. There we go, finished 12th. All right, so safety rating did actually go up a very, very minuscule amount. So 0.03, I'll take it. Anything to benefit my safety rating right now is good. My I rating went down 16 points for finishing in 12th place. Not the end of the world. Like I said, as I'm learning, that number will go up, it will go down. I'm fully prepared for that, but it is encouraging. I'm finishing against 1500, ahead of 1500s, 1600s. So we're getting there. The leader, the winner of the race, Sebastian Broberg, it's almost 1800. So you know what? Compared to my I rating, I feel like I'm about about where I should be in the high 1400s here. So Sebastian Broberg, Ian Ward, Stefan Johnson, congrats, you won the race. Put in a best lap of 127.8. I've never done a 127. I can't really compete with that. But I can compete with this average lap time of in the 129s. I know I've done this before, so just need to practice a bit more. Unfortunately, I think there's only 2 or 3 more races at Long Beach here before it switches into the next week. So I don't think I'm going to have a chance to prove myself at Long Beach in where I was a couple days previously before the weekend where I took it off. But yeah, it looks like 12th place. Who's the big loser? Kiefer Stein lost 91 iRating there. So I will be right back. We're going to get in the queue for the next race here. And yeah, see you shortly. I see you, Jace. All right, getting the hockey game up. I'm missing my Minnesota Wild right now. Looks like it's 0-0. So hey, good stuff. All right, there we go. Got the hot game up. Let's get in the queue for the next race. Do some practicing. Next race won't start for another 20 minutes here. So we'll just be practicing up until then. Hopefully bringing our lap times down back into the 128s. Not a wonderful race in terms of potential, but after not racing for a few days, about expected. Wild just avoided getting scored on, so that's great. Halfway through the first period, 0-0. Colorado is nasty this year. So the Wild have a tall task today playing against them. It's in Colorado. Would have gone to the game today, but my wife is getting her hair done, so I am home with the dogs, unfortunately. Didn't think too far ahead to get them a daycare for today. Yes, some very interesting corners on this track. The hairpin turn 11 is super nasty. Hence why I got to change my steering ratio in order to make it around. So we do that before the race. Apply that. One of the only things you can change at this level is there's two things you can change because this is a fixed setup series, so we can change the steering ratio and the brake bias. That's it. Everything else is locked in. In a non-fixed series, you could change everything about this car setup, but for my level, fixed is where I want to be. All right, let's get some practice in. You can see my blinky lights on the steering wheel, letting me know I have the pit limiter on. It'll also show me what the flags are during the race. So during the white flag, it'll actually blink white, which is nice. Yellow flags, it'll blink yellow, all that good stuff, letting me know what's happening. It's obviously other visual indicators on the screen, but it's nice having it on the wheel too. I'm sure one day soon I will be upgrading the wheel. So Long Beach is known as a street circuit. So these are actual roads during the non-race weekends in Long Beach. I know they do IndyCar here. They do IMSA here. I'm not sure the others. Formula One does not race here, unfortunately. It'd be an interesting course for them to race at. Wonder how much faster they'd be than Indy cars. He had some issues. Still 0-0 in the hockey game. Gotta look up and check during the straightaways. Definitely getting better around that hairpin as I get used to this 10-to-1 steering ratio. Oh, best sector. 129.2. That's the best I've had today in terms of lap time. Not a personal best by any means, but consistency is key. So it only matters if I can continue doing those low 129s, which this lap it already does not feel like that. We lost a bunch of time around Fountain. Sector 1 and Sector 4 are definitely where I lose the most time compared to the elites. That's what I have. The bar in the middle that's comparing my lap time against. I have a virtual racing school that I subscribe to have a comparison lap to try to beat. That was a high 129 lap there. So not wonderful. Oh, come on, guys. Coming out of the pits right in front of a... That's a little frustrating. You just come right out of the pits. And I tagged the wall, trying to get around this guy. He's defending in practice? Okay. Maybe he wants to practice defending. I don't know. I'm not dealing with this still. Well, I'll definitely be able to get around him. He went way too deep. He missed his braking point by a lot. Hope you got whatever you were looking to practice there. Out of that little spat with me. I don't think it worked. Looks like the Colorado Avalanche just hit the post. Is kind of what I expect. Five minutes left in the first period in the hockey game. Looks like the Wild are getting a power play. That's great. Or Colorado is. Can't really tell. Hard to watch and race at the same time. Penalty on Duham. High sticking, yep. Personal best sector on that sector 4 there. That's good. Now if I could just set personal best sectors in all the other sectors too, then I'd probably have a chance in this next race. Still trying to determine if it's better to upshift into third there, or just hit the rev limiter in second gear. Doesn't feel like I lose or gain any time by hitting the rev limiter instead of shifting. Oh, great. Now the Wild are on 2 men down. Definitely not a personal best on this one. Where are we going to end up though for time? Mid 129. I lose so much time around Fountain there. There's that upshift into third. I don't think it gains any time whatsoever. Just more work for my fingers. Colorado scored. Boo. And I get a cut there. I didn't think that was a cut, but I guess it was. Ooh. Low 129. No one behind us, so we'll just serve this penalty right now. There we go. Get back to practicing. We got 5 minutes until the race. And Colorado scores again. Dang. All around, not a great sport day in the Micah household. What constitutes a cut? Wheels. So every track's different. Most tracks, it'll be white lines on the sides. So here, if I get both tires outside of the curbs, that is considered a cut around here. But a lot of times you'll see these white lines on the side. If you get both your wheels on the outside of the track to that white line, that's usually what a cut is on most tracks. Street courses like this are special little flowers, and sometimes they are not what you think by just looking. So every course is different. You just gotta kind of figure it out. Way too deep. Way too much wheel spin there. Losing me a ton of time. That was a wall. Computer froze for a second there. He's into the wall. I'm almost into the wall. Trying to push too hard. These tires are cooked. All right, looks like the race session should start any moment now. Get a notification when we can join. Until then, let's keep on practicing. Gonna just retire the car right now. Pull behind here. Hop out of the car. Race session should be beginning any moment. There we go. Okay, so I got to remember change steering ratio again, because that, for whatever reason, does not save in between sessions. That should be all I got to do for setup. Do 2 qualifying laps. Let's hope this one goes better than the last one. Last race got 12th place out of 19. Went up in safety rating, down in iRating. Triple screens have helped immensely. Compared to one ultra wide, it's night and day difference. I can see out the side windows, which you can probably see in the webcam. So much nicer. You can really tell where another car is in relation to you a lot better than just with one ultra wide. The dream, 3 ultra wides. Realistically, that's not going to happen anytime soon due to I cannot find a graphics card for reasonable amounts of money. Okay, we're going to switch the steering ratio 10:1. Hit done. Just make sure that's saved properly. All right. We got a minute here until the qualifying starts. So I'm going to use the restroom, get ready for qualifying, and hopefully we do better. Let's see. We are the number 17 car. So we are out of 17. So we are the lowest rated I-rated racer in this race. Let's hope. So I'll be back. Confused about that. Thought you just didn't know what an ultrawide was. Yes, I know what an ultrawide is. I have one. Does not has a lot more pixels than three 1080p screens. All right, qualifying time. So we have an out lap here. So this one's not timed. This is where you can get your tires nice and warm. Did not exit the pit safely, apparently. I don't know why. That'll hurt I-rate or safety rating, which sucks. I don't know what I did wrong there. Make sure I get all the way around that line. There we go. No black flag this time. So goal here, warm the tires up for my first timed lap the next time over the start finish. Very cold tires, not a lot of grip. All right. Here we go. First timed lap. Let's try not to mess it up. Sector times aren't looking too terrible. That was a bad corner. See, that corner in particular is really nice to have triple screens on because I can see further out my windshield and line the apex up a little bit better. Not apparent on the stream, but very apparent for me. Bad fourth sector. $129.2. We are currently in 8th place. Did that much better the last lap. Ugh. Just a bunch of mistakes all over the place. Those mistakes add up. Did not improve my time. So it looks like we're currently in 13th. Oof. Yeah, that's not looking great. We are 13th place out of 17 drivers right now. 3 of them didn't even qualify, so see where there's still a minute left of qualifying. We could drop even more. See where that goes. Once again, safe race. That's all I really care about. I'm the lowest rated driver in this particular split, so not expected to do great, but I'm also not expecting myself to finish last. Usually a few people crash out of these, especially here. This track it's particularly nasty for hitting walls and having to retire your car, get it repaired. One other thing I should do before the race starts is tick off change tires and add fuel, because I will not be needing that this race. If I do go into the pits, it'll be because of a crash. All right, let's go in here. Let's tick those off. No fuel, we don't need tires. Have this on the side monitor. There we go. Let's not suck. Gotta wait for everybody to grid up. Guy directly in front of me still needs to load in. Maybe he will not grid. That'd be great for us. It'd be a free position. Oh, never mind. There he is. All right, here we go. Let's try not to die. Good start. At least better than that guy. Oh boy. Please don't punt me off. No idea what position I'm in, because that was a mess. I just don't want to crash. Or like that guy tagged the wall. They're gonna go too wide into this. Oh my. Looked like a car flipped, but it looks like that was just network lag. Do not cut me off here. Do not come over. He is right alongside of me here. I'm gonna back out of this. I do not want any part of crashing there. Oh, goodness. I got a 4x penalty there. Hope that doesn't drop my safety rating too low. And hopefully that's the only one. I'm not gonna dive here. Don't feel like I was close enough. I don't know what. Somehow avoided that guy. Oh my god. He must have spun or something. Somehow I'm in 10th place right now. This will actually be pretty good for my I rating, considering I'm the lowest I rating driver in this split. Nobody behind me. 7.5 seconds to the guy behind me, which is fantastic. That means I can kind of relax a bit. No pressure from behind. Can just worry about the guys in front of me. Almost hit the wall. .1 seconds behind the guy in front of me. Let's try to close that gap. There's 9th. This 15 car must have hit the wall. He really jacked up the guy who I just passed. He's worried. Wasn't gonna go for it. I just wanted to get my nose there, see how he reacted. Hey, the Wild scored. Okay, so we're in 9th place. 8th is right in front of us. Got some traffic now coming out of the pits. Oh, that was too deep into turn 1. Definitely further back this lap compared to last. He ran a little wide. We got a draft now coming down the straightaway. It's great. Gonna stay within range of this guy. Don't want to be overly aggressive and hit him. Don't want my safety rating down. Gonna need to start braking even sooner into turn 1. My tires are quickly deteriorating. Grip is becoming more of a premium now. Could also be a little bit more cautious on the curbs. We are not going to take as much curb there or here, hoping that it'll save my tires a little bit towards the end of the race. I don't think we're going to get 7th place. He's a good 8 seconds ahead. But 8th directly in front of us, I feel like we can get him. Or at least put up a good fight for 8th here. Oh, shoot. Too deep. I said it, and I didn't do it. Should have broke earlier. Guy behind us is closing in. He's definitely quicker than us. We just want to avoid the curb as much as we can there. I think he hit the wall. Broke a little earlier. I have about 2 laps left. I think we'll get the white flag next time around. That curb doesn't matter as much because you're mostly skipping it. While they're still down 2-1. And I spun my wheels. Yeah, my webcam is not doing too hot lately. It'll freeze every once in a while. Don't know why. Gotta figure it out eventually. So it looks like next lap through will be the white flag, which is great because I'd like a little bit more time to try to get around this guy. The guy in 10th place behind me is rapidly catching. He's putting in much better laps than I am. Oh, I didn't want to hit him. Now 10th place is right on my butt. He's the second back. I gotta get ahead of this guy. Otherwise I'm gonna lose 10th or 9th place and end up 10th. Gotta take more curb here and try to get around. Drag race him. He's right there. He's still right door to door. I gotta brake early. And I have a feeling 10th is going to be pretty ambitious. He's way faster than both of us. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold him off. He's going on the inside. Yep, he's gone. Shoot. Gotta try. Shoot. Couldn't hold it. Hit the wall. And now 8th place is gone because I'm battling with this guy. Oh, he hit the brakes hard. Almost went right into his back end. So it looks like 10th place. We're about to lap 11th, so don't think we have anything to worry about there. Hopefully one of these guys makes a mistake. Shoot. Take all the curb I can right now, because it don't matter after this lap. Oh, God. Smack the wall, exiting the last turn. That's all she wrote for this race. All right. Checking in on the wild hockey game. Where are we at? Still 2-1. Bummer. All right, so let's take a look at our laps. 129.4 is the best lap of the day. In the 129s, 130s, 131s. Nico Pinnock. Sorry, Micah cooked my tires. The guy in front of me, yeah. So all good, all good. Nice race. Nice of him to say that. I almost destroyed him into into fountain there. Yeah, all good. Like we were the 17 car, he was the 15 car. We're both learning. All right, let's go check out. Nice and fair, nice. If you ever watch this, Nico, good on you for reaching out there. Let's see, results. They up yet? No, they are not up yet. So wait a smidge. There we go. Now they're up. Safety rating up. 3/100 thousandths, hundreds. Yeah, hundreds. 3/100ths. iRating went down a little bit as to be expected, finishing in the back half of the race. Looking at who we raced against, I was by far the lowest safe or iRacing. Saman ended lower than me though. He lost 54 iRating. Let's see. Big loser of the day. It looks like I froze again. Big loser in safe or in iRating today was Multi Spill. Spiel. He lost 95 iRating that race. He surprisingly lost 0 safety rating. So I wonder, he probably just did not start the race. Big safety rating losers. Let's see. Looks, oh, Jared, the one who finished in 11th behind me. He lost more than a quarter of a safety rating there. That's pretty bad. Big iRating gainer, Emilio, who won the race. It was a 92 iRating bump. That's pretty nice. Yeah, not much surprising there. Cool. Wasn't so bad. All right, get that back in place. Back down here, I think I have, so let's see. I think the 245 and 345 race should both be at Long Beach here again. And then at 445 should be Summit Point, which is the next, because the week switches over here. And that's next week's track. So at some point, I'm going to have to stop racing and start practicing Summit Point, which I'll do off stream. It's no sense me streaming practice of that level where I'm learning a course. Let's see. We have Long Beach here. Let's see. It should still be Long Beach here. So 25 minutes is the next race. Gonna register for that right now. Getting assigned a practice server. iRacing is known for being hella slow. All right, looks like we're ready to join a practice session here. All right, and let's get the hockey game back up, because now is the time for me to actually watch for a bit. Still 2-1. Wilder down. All right. One of these days, the session will load. Till then, Darcy Kemper, Colorado Avalanche goalie, just flopped. And we'll probably get a penalty for that, which is lovely. Oh, he's hurt, apparently. So it wasn't a flop. Nice. Pavel Francouz for the Colorado Avalanche. Looks like he's played in 4 games. And we do have a penalty. Kemper probably took himself out of the game there to draw the penalty because that looked like a flop to me. All right, we're loaded up. Let's change our steering ratio first things. That doesn't seem right. The brake bias, I don't remember being that nuts. Maybe it was. Okay. 46.7. I honestly don't remember. I thought it was lower than that. Regardless, I'm just going to change our steering ratio and see what happens. Maybe it is wrong. Let me do one more thing before I get started. All right. And the hockey game needs to come back up. Boom. There we go. Set to go. Knocked the camera during that last race. Or not the camera, the microphone. Race isn't for another 20 minutes. Just chilling until the race now. Putting in some laps. Probably the next break here, I will more than likely start practicing the new course for the week. Holy smokes, I've been live for 2 hours. Does not feel like 2 hours have gone by. Getting into the low 129s again. Hoping I can crack the 128s. Not with that. I won't. Too deep. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new car. It's the beauty of sim racing. You can just get a new car after you hit the wall. Yeah, I smoked her there. Oops. Just came in too tight. Hit the wall. Then I hit the other wall. Quest new car, go out again. Does everyone run the same car in these races, or is it just class? I assume it's list dependent. So every series in iRacing is a little different. So in this one, this is the Touring Car Challenge. And there are 3 touring cars in this particular class. So there's a guy right behind me, so just one moment. There we go. All right, so in this particular class, there's what I'm driving right now, the Hyundai Elantra. there is a Honda Civic, and there is an Audi A3 or something like that. So in this particular series, there are 3 different cars to choose from, all considered touring cars. Assume there's a million things you can tinker. Oh yeah. This particular series is a fixed setup, so you can only change steering angle and brake bias. But in non-fixed classes, you can change everything about the car. Camber of the wheels. All sorts of fun stuff about your steering, your suspension. All things I do not understand. Probably never will. I pay for virtual racing school, which kind of just gives you setups for the non-fixed setup races. I'll probably maybe tweak those a little bit if I'm racing. Oh, shoot. I didn't tap the wall. I'll probably change those a little bit to like understand what each of the settings do, but it's very confusing. I don't know a whole lot about cars, so a lot of the settings I'll need to research to see what they actually do. That's part of the fun. Somehow I set a personal best sector there. Got 10 more minutes until the race. This will probably be my last race until this evening, because I need to practice the new course. Tap the wall there. Yeah, that corner does not like braking late. That is all about maintaining momentum, braking early, taking as much speed as you possibly can through it. This will be a good sector 4 for me. One of my best. 129.1. Getting closer to that 128 lap. Oh no. Too deep. Tap the inside wall there. Brisked it. Didn't terribly slow me down, but it did. Getting better and better at that hairpin. That's personal best in Sector 4. Even though the lap in total was a terrible lap in the 130s. Man, this Sector 1 is just a curse today for me. Thought I was gonna hit the wall. So I backed off, and now I lose a bunch of time. Almost done with the second period in the hockey game. Well, they're still trailing, same score. So that's good. And the fact that they're not losing by more. I need to really understand what I'm doing wrong. That fountain. I need to analyze the telemetry there. I have a feeling I'm just not positioning my car well enough to maintain good speed through that. Look at that. I think my lap times are getting worse. The opposite of what I want to happen right now. Need to take a break before this next race just to clear my mind. I think I am consistently doing bad things trying to improve my lap time, and it's hurting me. It's got to go back to basics. 129.8. Oh boy. Not my finest work. Somehow that's a cut. Yeah, I'll take a break here. Be back for the race in a bit. Should be starting in 2 minutes or so. Let me get some water. Prepare my brain. Try not to suck. All right. Well, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Get this race started. All right. Got to figure out why that camera's all messed up. The one nice thing about triple screens, in addition to just having a bigger field of view, I'm super well lit. I don't need any extra lights, which is super nice. Production quality is not sky high here. All right, let's look. What number car? We are the number 4 car, so we may have more of a chance this race. We're the 4th highest I-rated driver in this session. We have just under a minute until we have qualifying started here, because practice is 3 minutes. We're 2:15 in. Qualifying is 8 minutes, and the race is 15. Some housekeeping items first. Change that steering ratio. Actually, let's get in the car. Do our no fuel, no tires. There we go. Housekeeping items are done. Now we just wait for qualifying to start. Last one of the day. Or this session, at least. Maybe more later today. I don't know. New course, though. Gotta learn it. Haven't raced at that particular setup at Summit Point, so I gotta learn the track, which is gonna take some time. All right. Let's get started. Qualifying. The number 4 car this time. Hopefully that means these guys suck. Not holding my breath though. Okay, make sure I'm all the way out. There we go. All right, coming into the first timed lap of the day for qualifying. Here we go. Try not to mess up. And I messed up. Oh no. Far too deep. Gotta push though, because this may be the only lap I can get in. Sector 2 was pretty decent. Sector 3 is not going to be great because of that corner. Damn. Okay, this one's got to be a banger. Otherwise, I'm going to start in the back. Had to be a bit more conservative there because I didn't want to lose it all in turn one again. Tapped the inside wall there, but it does not seem to affect my speed too much coming on this straightaway. Well, this should be better. How much better, though? $129.0. Did that not... Did I get a... Still showing me as in 10th place. I must have gotten it invalidated for some reason. I don't exactly know why. But it did not take that lap for whatever reason. I should be in third right now. Not probably because of the contact. Shoot! Well, we're starting way back. That is not great. I think we might have an iRating plunge here. Shoot. 129.014, I believe, was my time. So that would have been enough for third at the moment. Such is life. Super goofy because on my comparison on the side monitor here, it didn't actually show my laps being invalidated as I was going through it. So don't exactly know whether it was that contact with the wall or if it was something else. Clearly didn't show me what it was, though. Oh, yeah. We're the fourth highest iRating in this split. And we're starting in 15th. Tall task ahead of me right now. I'm hoping huge pile up and somehow I can wiggle my way around it and get up to like 10th. Make sure my steering ratio is still set. Yep, to 10 to 1. Should be faster than these guys back in the back here. So hopefully I can make quick work of them and don't get stuck. Although that seems to happen to me every single race. So especially when I'm trying not to get into any incidents to maintain my safety rating. Depending on the situation, maybe I should just dive on a few of these people. Try to make up positions because, yeah, iRating versus safety rating. Although safety rating is kind of more important to me at the moment. I'd like to get into C class get into the more interesting races with more interesting cars in the future. All right, 15 minutes. Just waiting for the last few people to load in. We got to be careful of is crazy people at the start here, because these people are low rated. Usually not known for their safety. I should have started crew chief. Shoot. Extra spotter program that I use called crew chief that gives me more information over the radio. No time. Good start. No! What are you doing, son? Spun me. My car is jacked. Pull into the right. Got to do the best I can. Yeah, my steering is completely wrong now. Had to go back and look at that at the replay at the end of the race. See if I could have done anything differently to avoid that. I got a good start. Started going around all the people that got a bad start. It feels like I just got unlucky there. Yeah, my steering is to go in a straight line. I do not point my steering wheel straight at the moment. Oh boy, that turn one is going to be a doozy with the steering. Especially as my tires become more and more worn. Gotta make do. Well, that should be 9th place now. At least my steering being broken is helping me around that hairpin. This guy's got some serious aerodynamic issues. I have to come into that turn one extremely ginger with my broken steering. all things considered, we're in 8th place. Got spun lap 1. This isn't the worst. I could definitely catch 7th here. He is not fast. Looks like there's an accident ahead. Oh my lord. What is going on here? Oh, this guy in front of me was in first. Looks like he got into an accident with the guy behind that we just passed. So I think we're in 7th now? 6th or 7th? Because I do not believe they were lapped. Tires seem relatively good. Kept reeling this guy in front of me in. What position are we in? 6th? Yep. Bad fountain. Damn it. Man, I wish my steering was not like this right now. He is bad out of this corner. Did it pretty well that time. Shoot. Messed up that. Pretty bad. He's gonna pull away. Thankfully, we pulled away from the guy behind us. Oh, he went super deep. I guess he's struggling with tires. The Wild just started the 3rd period. Cannot believe I did not hit the wall there. Look at that mirror on his right side just dangling there. I'm gonna get you, buddy. Got to stay behind him for the draft. We are within draft range at the moment. Another yellow, local yellow. I wonder what. I don't see it. Car stopped ahead. Oh, around the hairpin. Shoot. Why was he driving forward there? I had to hit the brakes, and now this guy's getting ahead more. Shoot. I'm guessing that was a lapped car, so I'm not going up any positions. Dang. That sucks. This race has not been kind to me. Oh my. There's a lot of accidents. Maybe I think we just might have went up a couple more places. I think we might be in fourth. I should have a good 3 laps left in this race, maybe 4. The more the better, I think, at this point. So I can catch this guy again. Not to get too overly optimistic, but we're catching the guy ahead of him, too. Chase says 4th now. Yep, 4th position. Well, I see 1st, 2nd, and 3rd right in front of me, so... You know what? I'd take a... that was way too deep. I would take another crash by any one of those people. I'm not above winning by other people crashing out. Yeah, 2nd place is definitely lost some pace here, or whatever his issue is. Fifth place behind me is 7/10ths back, which is not a huge gap. He went wide, though, behind me. Okay, so we still got at least 2 more laps from this point on, because we did not get the white flag yet. Just don't do anything stupid. Oh, that was almost stupid. Tires are becoming an issue, and I would imagine due to my steering issue, there's probably a wheel issue as well, which is wearing one of my wheels differently than the others. That was a really bad corner. Guy behind me is definitely going to be gaining on me now. Gotta take more curb, because I need to go fast. Catch these guys and stay ahead of the 5th place guy behind me. 5th place is right on my butt. I'm attempting to go purposely slow around those tight apexes so he cannot get around me. And I can kind of back him up a little bit. Ooh. 2nd and 3rd look like they're battling. Can hope that they take each other out. This corner might be it. Dive bomb him, please. Nope. Looks like we might end up in 4th here, barring any lunges. Gonna end up 4th place. I will take it. I still don't quite understand a few things about this race. 1, why did my qualifying time not count? 2, did I do anything to cause that turn 1 wreck? So let's take a look at the replay. Go back. All right. Let's go to the chopper and see what in the world happened into turn 1. So I got a really good start. Still looking good. You know, that was on me. That was completely my fault. So if I do fart chase here. Good camera. I'm actually drifting more towards the right. I should have stayed in my lane. However, I went over to the right and came across him. That's totally not his fault. Totally not 14's fault. Totally my fault. Yeah, imagine if my qualifying time counted. I probably would have won the race. I definitely wouldn't have been... Oh, is that 14? What happened to him? Now I kind of feel bad. Like, did I... Oh my God. It was 11. This monster. He's like, you know what? I'm not going to even brake. And he just takes out everyone. Oh, number 6's wheels just gone. Oh, terrible. Number 11, where did you... Oof, Jason Chess. That is not wonderful, dude. Colin, apologies if you ever see this. It was totally my fault. I'm trying to see if anybody messaged me. Nope. Totally my fault. Into turn 1 there. Little too ambitious. Let's see. Let's go check out the results. Boy, I'm almost overexposed with all this triple screen light. There, that should be a little better. Cool. All right, let's see. View results. Hey, safety rating went up 3 100th or 6/100ths, sorry. iRating up 58. That's fantastic. I will take that. Let's see here. Unai, don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, won the race. Kiefer second, Richard Spencer third. Richard, that was a pretty good race. Tried to come for you, I just couldn't get you. Then me, Jesse Vargas, Colin. Colin's a B class, so we're getting closer to the 4.0 safety rating, and I already meet the criteria to get the C class. So if I can get to the 4.0 safety rating, I will immediately bump up to the C class, which would be fantastic. See who the big losers are. Let me move me here so you can see the big losers. The big losers, Adrian, minus 91 iRating. Oof, that hurts. With a minus 0.14 safety rating. That hurts as well. Speaking of safety rating, where's Jason Chess? Yeah. Oh, not even a 10th off. Some others here. Carlo, you went down quite a bit of safety rating. But yeah, the big loser in iRating was Adrian. Big loser in safety rating looks to be Carlo. Big gainer in safety rating. I don't actually see higher than a 0.1. Looks like Diego, you are a winner in safety rating gain. Cool. Well, I think that'll be the last race for the time being for Long Beach for me. New track starts, I believe, in 2 hours here for the touring car schedule. So it looks like we're going to Summit Point Raceway next. I need to learn the course, so I'm going to take some time off stream to do that, because that's just no fun. Me talking to myself, trying to learn a course is not fantastic. But so we're going to end it there. Thanks for watching, Jace, at least. I know you're watching, so thanks. Yeah, we're going to end it there, and we'll start it up. Next stream will be at Summit Point Raceway. Have a good one.